Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me Parvati, your fellow English learner. Today we are going to talk about a big problem that is causing a lot of stress for all English learners, and that is the problem of speaking broken English. There was a phase in my life where I struggled a lot with my broken English. I used to fumble a lot. I used to take frequent pauses, get stuck, and find it difficult to complete a sentence while trying to speak English. Even now, I cannot claim that I speak fluent English. No, I do fumble, I make mistakes, but the number of times I get stuck has reduced to some extent. That is the progress I have made from speaking broken English to the level of speaking English to which you are listening right now. How I achieved this progress. How I dealt with my broken English. That is what I'm going to share with you today through this video. Okay, ready? Let's get into the video. So now, you are in the beginning phase of your English learning journey, right? And you are struggling with your broken English. But you know what? I appreciate you. I appreciate your courage and confidence to speak English with all its imperfections. Because when you know that you are a beginner and might make some mistakes, but still have that guts to speak English with all your flaws, then it is a sign that you are so passionate in speaking this language. So I encourage you to maintain this gut and continue to speak English with whatever limited knowledge that you have right now. It is going to get polished along the way. And you will get better at speaking English over time. Now, I will tell you some do's and don'ts that can help you get rid of this problem of speaking broken English. The first one, do not try to speak fast in the initial phase of your English learning. We have developed this mindset that we sound fluent in English only when we speak fast. I had exactly the same mindset. We should rush through the words. Only then will people who listen to it think that I'm fluent in English. This was my thought process when I started out on my English learning journey. And I followed the same, ignoring the fact that I did not have enough vocabulary and grammar knowledge at that time. And what happened was that whenever I was required to speak in English, I stressed to my mind to speak fast. But words were not coming to my mind. It was like my mind had gone blank. Because I was thinking all about speaking fast, not about what needed to be said there. And I miserably failed at speaking fast. And it all resulted in fumbling and making a lot of mistakes. And of course, when we make some mistakes, it becomes a matter of laughter to someone who listens to it, right? It happened to me. Thereafter, I was scared of speaking English. I kept quiet in most of the situations and missed some opportunities where I could have spoken in English. But later, I came across some people who spoke English in a very attractive way. They were not rushing through their words. Instead, they were speaking slowly, but effectively communicating with people. That was a great realization for me. I understood that sounding fluent is not about speaking fast. Fluency is about expressing yourself clearly and conveying your message with accuracy. So that was a great realization for me. So from my own experience, I'm telling you, there is no need to speak fast to sound fluent. Speak slowly. When we speak slowly, we get some time to process information in our minds. We will have some time to think before speaking. And because we get some time to think before speaking, we won't get stuck or fumble when we speak English. Okay, so practice speaking English slowly. Speak slowly. This is one of the methods that I adopted as a solution to my broken English. Now, the second method that can help you get rid of your problem of speaking broken English. And the second method is that do not focus too much on the mistakes that you are going to make while speaking English. You know that you are a beginner. So it is obvious that you are going to make a lot of mistakes while speaking English. You may happen to make a lot of grammar mistakes. Your pronunciation will sometimes be incorrect. You may not have enough vocabulary to explain something properly to someone. It's okay. But if you focus too much on these things while speaking English, word by word, then how will it be possible for you to speak? Even I have gone through this similar situation where I was too much concerned about making mistakes while speaking English. But then the result was that I was making no visible progress in my English. So don't worry about making mistakes. Just speak. Speak freely. Let the words come out naturally. It's okay. People are going to make fun of you because you are going to make a lot of mistakes. You may fumble, you may get stuck. Then some people are going to make fun of you. And at the same time, some others are going to correct you, whatever it is. The beginning phase will always be like this. We must go through this. We must go through that. So go through that and grow through that. It would be helpful if you could learn some basic grammar rules before starting your English speaking journey. Be aware of the tenses like past tense, present tense, and future tense. Have a clear idea about where to use is, where to use was, and understand the usage of has, have, and had. I mean, learn the basics of English grammar. Basic grammar knowledge is enough to speak English fluently. Grammar knowledge will make you confident enough to continue with your speech with no blockages. So dare to make mistakes. Once you are practiced at speaking English without the fear of making mistakes, then I'm sure you will become better at it over time. But if you still focus on your mistakes while speaking English, then you will never be able to free yourself from speaking broken English. Okay, now the last two methods that really helped me and have been helping me to overcome my problem of speaking broken English are listening and observation. Trust me, listening to more English content will help you improve your English communication skills. Listening to more English content will help you overcome your problem of speaking broken English. We have a lot of resources to listen to English content, right? Open your YouTube, turn on the subtitles, watch and listen to English speaking vlogs, English interviews, English speeches, and whatever English content that you like. Watch and listen at least one English content a day. And if you do this on a regular basis, your brain will absorb, your brain will grasp new vocabulary and phrases. And you will also understand how English is spoken in real life situations. Along with the listening, you can also observe how the speakers structure the sentences, how they communicate and convey the message. You can also observe the grammar rules they use and the way they pronounce words. Observe all these things and imitate the speakers by repeating the words and phrases that they are using. Note down the words and phrases that are new to you. And also you can note down some sentences that you liked. And use all of them in your own conversations. Incorporate this listening and observation into your English learning routine. Then you will see your blockages are slowly getting reduced while speaking English. Okay, that's all about it. Whatever methods I have mentioned in this video are from my personal experience and I have benefited from them. So I would suggest the same to my fellow English learners. I will see you soon in my next video, but before that, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and also please don't forget to like my video if you find this content helpful for your English learning. Bye. Okay, that's all about it.